Peter and James went to go look for Samantha, whilst Paige, Eileen, and myself decided to go to the front desk and look for a phone to call the police or the Calm Minds facility running the experiment. We all agree we should all meet back at the bar within an hour. It seemed so easy, so achievable. As we walked back down to the entrance, the hallway seemed longer and darker than before. Samantha's cries echoed throughout the motel. Or was that you? Come to think about it, did I see 4 shadows on the wall on our way to the office? At the time, I just thought it was because I had tears in my eyes. When we finally arrived at the office, the door was locked. Eileen pushed and pulled on the glass door. That's when Paige took a chair from the front desk and threw it right through the door. Glass shattered everywhere. It even gave me a small cut on my leg. But considering the situation, I didn't even notice. But you did. You noticed everything. Playing games with us. I picked up the phone, but there was no tone. Paige followed the cord to the wall where it was cleanly cut. Cut or not, that phone would never have worked, would it? You control everything here, don't you? That's when I remembered I forgot to give in my tablet at the door when we arrived. We foolishly thought we could use it to contact someone, anyone. My optimism sickens me now. We ran back to my room. The hallways felt brighter and shorter than ever at that point. We were still filled with hope, but you destroyed all of our hope once we reached my room. It was completely ransacked, and it had this strange smell to it. All of my clothes, bedding, and pillows were strewn across my room. All 3 of us frantically looked for my tablet. That's when Eileen found it, smashed in the corner by the window. Once we realized all hope has left this motel. That's when we noticed my clothes, my bedding, the tablet, and even the walls had blood smeared all over it. We were so engrossed in looking for the tablet that we didn't realize before. Wait. Maybe it wasn't even there before. You could have done anything. For all I know, my room and tablet could still be in pristine condition. Not that it matters, really. I know now I can never trust anything I see or hear. Right at that moment, when we saw the blood, we heard Samantha scream again. Or was it you? I don't know. It didn't stop us, though. We ran floor to floor, room by room, searching for her and the boys. Each room we checked revealed nothing but dust and shadows. The hallways grew darker and darker as we made our way up the floors. Finally, we made it to the top floor. That's when Paige and I should have realized. The signs were all there. Room by room, all we found was just more hopelessness. Until the last room. Paige swung it open with her usual confidence. Nothing could have prepared us for what we found. It was Eileen, or at least what was left of her. Paige and I jumped to face you, and that's when you lunged at Paige. But she had the better of you. Or that's what you wanted us to think. You 2 broke out in a violent fistfight. With every punch Paige landed, your face changed slightly. Like a badly made video game. Paige had scratches and bruises all over her. I just stood there motionless. I didn't know what to do. Paige, out of breath, tried to tackle you one more time. But she just passed right through you, as if you were merely smoke being waved away by a hand. She sat on the floor and looked up at me panting. Eileen's desecrated body behind me. The commotion attracted Peter and James to where we were. I tried to stop James from seeing Eileen like that, but he was too strong for me. He fell to his knees and started to cry. We all lost so much so quickly. Peter snapped at Paige, pressing her for information we just didn't have. James quickly put it to an end and said we should just go back to the bar and stay there to protect each other.